Hey people, welcome to my channel. My name is LARYSSA and today we are finally taking down my Christmas decoration from the front door. I said it. It's still up. Okay, bear with me. It's not still up. I have removed some of it, but I still have some stuff there. But don't you worry. Today we are taking that down because it's time. We might as well redecorate it for spring, right? We need flowers. Flowers, we need colors. Now, in my house, I don't really have much color because, like when I get home, I like to have the peace of mind, and that is given to me with neutral colors. But at the door, I'm like, we can add some color, and that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna make a door wreath, and I'm thinking lots of flowers, a little pop of color at least.
And I don't know about you, but I am super excited, so let's get started. First, I got this wreath, which is perfect for this because I can just shove the stems in there and it stays. And before anything, I want to just put a little base of green, so I got this greenery stem and I'm just gonna shove them in there. At the beginning I was using this wire to secure it, but I noticed that once I shove it in there, the thing was tight in there, so eventually I stopped using the wire. And now we get to have fun with the flowers. Before putting all the flowers actually in, I just placed them on top the way I kind of wanted it to be. Took a picture just to help me separate the colors, even though they were very similar colors.
We have the pink and then we have another orange around here.
I felt like my flowers were super secure. It was even hard putting them in there. But if you want peace of mind and want extra secure, you can use some hot glue on the end of the little stem and just stick it into the wreath as normal.
So we got the flowers on. I kind of feel like I needed a little bit more flowers. I don't know, like for the sides and stuff. Might need to go get, but I was thinking of putting some greenery first
To see if it will actually fill it up or if I'm gonna need to go get more flowers. And those greeneries that I'm using is actually the leaves from the flowers that I used all around the wreath.
It's been a couple days, maybe weeks, that I worked on this, and then I kind of just put it aside because I wasn't like super happy with it. But I've been seeing those table center, or I don't know what it is, but it's like on a table. And by this, I mean the, how do you call this thing? Oh my God, I have so many of them. The disco ball. I've been seeing the disco ball a lot as like table center, something like that. And I have disco planters that I also use on Christmas as ornaments. So it's a planter, but I put a little ornament hook on this and I just put it on the tree. I have 3 of them, but I thought the 2 small ones could look nice on the wreath maybe. I might be crazy, but I saw that table center thing and I loved it. So I was like, maybe. I've never seen a wreath with like a big disco ball on it, so I don't know if it's gonna look good, but some of my things came out because I left it out. Like after Christmas, I put it out again and then it was too cold. So I'm gonna glue those back on and then let's see if it's gonna work with this or not. It might not work, so don't put your hopes up. I might not even use it. Oh, I need E6000. That's what I need for this because those things hot glued. That's why it comes out. I just went to the basement. Okay, I didn't find E6000, but I did find like some random glue that came with something that I got. And I found some ornaments. So I brought it just in case I want to maybe do like 1 and then 2 of this. I don't know. So I'm gonna fix my disco ball. Okay, so I'm thinking I put the disco planters first. If I'm gonna put it. Oh, can you see? Oh, you can't see it because it's on the wall. But this is amazing. Check this out. I'm thinking put like this one turned, maybe like this. and then this one kind of here, and then the mini one. The only bad thing is that I like to use my disco planters outside, like with plants inside during the summer. So if they're at my door, I can't really use them, but... And then, let's attach. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I am kind of scared that this is not gonna work. I'm getting kind of hot. Alexa, house temperature on 69. I think I got excited. I got excited about this. And I'm like, oh, it's hot. But the medium one now. This little loop, it's got one piece that has like, you know, where it joins. Here, where it joins. So I'm scared that since this is so thin, it will come out. So I'm going in here where the loop is. I don't know if it makes sense, but let me show you here. In here. Just to make sure it's not gonna fall off. Go in and out on those branches. In my head, that means that it's more secure. Is it? I don't know, but it helps me sleep at night. I might regret this because I like to have my planters on my deck because in the afternoon when the sun hits it, it's absolutely gorgeous. And now they're gonna be attached to this, locked in my front door. I know I'm gonna have them. I know it's gonna be at my door, but that's not where they go. For this last one, I should go with this because it gets in there better. Let's finish her up. By the way, those are just gorgeous. Like, honestly, they look realistic. Like, you can't tell me this is not a flower. Gonna be honest, I'm loving how it's looking now because I was kind of sad. That's why I stopped for a while because it was not looking good. It was not looking nice, you know. I got this stem to see if I would add some greenery. We're gonna hot glue our lives away here. I'm just gonna put it on the end. Now, let me know in the comments, is this looking very summer vibes? Or am I just doing something wrong here? Because the intention is for it to be summerish. So hopefully that's the vibe that you're getting. Do I put like orange? Oh, this is not really orange. Or do I put more pink? I don't know if this is too yellow. I think it's not like the contrast it gave. Put her here. Actually, the big one here, right? Yeah. That way it covers that little hole there. Whew. Tell me this is done. I am happy and a little bit ashamed, to be honest, to tell you that my Christmas decor is gonna be gone. Mind you, it's April. I think we have had enough of Christmas. Today is really windy, so I don't know if I chose the right day to do it, but I was feeling like doing it today, and I was like,
Excuse me, can I help you?
Anyways, I was like, maybe if I wait a little more, I won't get this done until like May or maybe June. So we are doing this today, okay? And no shaming, okay? It was cold. Okay, so I'm thinking that to not have to redo the whole greenery situation here, I'll leave that winter one. I'll add some of this bush that is more summer-like, and then, oh my god, it is so windy. So I'm thinking to add like a little bit of these bushes. See, they're more summer-like. So I have this. I'm gonna cut them up so that I can separate them and spread them apart. Let's see if this is gonna make it more summerish. To stick them, I have this chicken wire or whatever it is behind. I don't know if you can see, but I just bend it and I stick it in there. So I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I don't know, I don't love it because the wreath is a lot. See, now I have no idea what to do now. Let me check. Because you know what? Maybe this wreath doesn't even fit. You see, it's a lot, right? It's already a lot. I freaking love this wreath. Honestly, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I feel like this wreath does not need anything else. I am something else. Isn't it? Though, like, don't you agree with me? It's kind of too much with the green stuff. Oh, yes. Yes. No, tell me. I know it took me like 1 hour putting some greenery on this, but it goes by itself. I'm gonna remove this because I gotta clean this door. While I clean inside, let me know in the comments, like right now I'm thinking when I edit it, should I include like the process of me trying to make like all the greenery that was outside cute, or just show the things that I ended up doing? Like, do you like to see the process? Because like I was gonna do one thing and then ended up doing something else. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I do wanna know if that's something that I should leave on my videos, or if I should just cut it straight to what I actually ended up doing. My rug is still washing, but in the meantime, I'm gonna mop this a little bit. Now that it's at the door, I'm just making sure it's all tied, my planters, because I do not want to lose them. Wow. Wow. Can you see that? I'm gonna have to show you the results tomorrow because it's dark. Like the sun is not in a good place.
It's the next day and it looks so good during the day. You can't tell me this is not the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. And at night, it looks so nice as well because I have my goby lights here, and when it shines on the disco balls, so nice. I love it. I just finished up the entrance with a new rug and 2 little trees, and now we can go on to the next project.
For this wreath, I grabbed one of these, what is it called? Anyways, it was, I think, 40 or 50% off, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna use this and a piece of this floral foam. I'm gonna place part of it on the bottom, and then I have this greenery. I brought 2 different ones to see which one I'm gonna use, or if I use both of them. And then for the flowers, I have those ones. I grabbed 2 of that one and then 1 of this one. It is very little difference. See, it's pretty much the same, but they are different. So to start, I am going to cut this foam to size this way here. Here maybe? That ain't straight, but I think we should add the attach this. Put this right under so that the foam is like on the middle. There we go. We've got our wreath. So I'm thinking either this as the greenery or this. Or a little bit of both, you know. Let's first cut these pieces. This way I have a bunch of this. I'm not gonna put this one because the flowers, they have some foliage. So maybe I just use the ones from the flowers and then I return this one. So now we're gonna remove the foliage and cut this, but then we're gonna do this just without cutting all the way through. I'm just gonna score this brown plastic part so that I can remove it from this part. É assim, ó. I'm gonna be very honest here. It is another day, probably another week. I don't know what it is about me, but I start a project, then I stop, never look back to it, and then like weeks after, I go back to it. Sometimes I never finish at all. But I was not happy with how the back was looking, and most of my outdoor doors have glass on it, so this would be seen. So that's kind of why I gave up a little bit on it. But good news is I'm back and I got this option here. It's like moss. I thought I could hot glue that to the foam. I got a big bag because I also like to use it on top of my plants, but you could get just a small bag if you're doing something like this. Another thing I got was this. So I thought it would be nice, a little touch of like those white flowers. Also, they sent me this hot glue. They didn't sponsor, but they sent it on my PO box, and it's just perfect because you recharge it, but you don't need to be like close to an outlet, and it gets hot super fast. And another thing, this tip super thin, so you can do like precise work as well if you need to. Thank you for sending me. I love it and I use it all the time. Now I'm gonna put the last touch. Grab a few of this.
And here's where you might question my fashion choice of the day, but it wasn't a choice, it was just whatever I found to wear so I could blow those leaves. So we don't talk about that, okay? Okay. And now that we are on the same page, let me show you the back of it because it was completely worth going back and just putting that moss there.
this is gonna be the last wreath, and I wasn't even gonna do another one, but this one was on sale on not Amazon. At TJ Maxx. I guess it's because this side here is broken. I have a lot of leftover. I've got like greenery from flowers that I just used the flowers. I've got a couple flowers. I've got this from like ages ago. So let's see what we're gonna do with this. I never know what I'm gonna do with the project until I actually start doing it. I want this one to be a little more simple since the first one was already, you know, very extra. And then the side entrance one was, you know, a little simple, but still had like big flowers and stuff. We gotta work on this part first because we have got to cover that.
And to do so, I'm just gonna pull out another piece from another part and just hot glue it back into the hole. Now that we have fixed it, it's time to add the flowers, and I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Hot glue on the bottom of the flower and then stick it into the wreath. And I will repeat this like 1,000 times.
We have the top, but I'm thinking, hear me out. I have those left. So if I take them apart, I get these like two flowers in one stem, I guess. So I'm thinking we hot glue them to go like inwards, outside, so that we get some little pop of flowers on this side.
Right here, I'm just staging it on my side entrance, but this is the door that it's actually going on, and it's just the door to my backyard. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of my next DIYs. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you feel like hanging around, make sure to watch this video next because I think you're gonna like it.